What's up, guys? We're just doing some circle time with the boys. Hey, good morning, guys. Jingy, say hi. There you are. This one's really focused. Yeah. Do we resemble at all? Hmm? Do we resemble at all? No. I'll give him credit. First time we've actually sat down to watch anything, so like actually sitting down and sitting still. Well, for the most part. For today's advent calendar, I got ketchup for 2 days, 7 and 8. I got Krillin and Bubbles for those of you who follow Dragon Ball. So for today, what did you get?
I got another ornament.
This is technically my wife's birthday present today.
Baby Yoda.
The Baby Yoda.
And yesterday's was 2 recipes.
Oh, okay.
You already opened yours.
We already opened. You already did yours today.
You got 2 racetracks today, remember?
Oh, it got bigger. The track is growing.
Oma. Yay! Okay. Oh. 엄마 해피 버스데이. 엄마 생일 축하해요. 엄마.
Jen, say happy birthday, mommy.
오, 해피 버스데이 mommy. 오케이. 아이고, 해피 버스데이다. 그래. 아유, 해피 버스데이.
So I realized I haven't been really recording too much this past week, so here we are. Wednesday night, about 8:30 right now. On to the late night hours. Foo's nodding away in disapproval. Now, I think right now we're in the middle of cleaning up the middle space here, so we can then set up like a showcase area. Essentially, we're just kind of hyperextending the retail space at this point, because at this point we don't know. You know, PA might go into an actual and official shutdown, and so we don't know when normalcy is going to return. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're actually trying to go ahead and set up this aisle here as our shipping area. Then we'll wall it off with the figurine walls, and we'll just naturally just expand this whole entire area here. Side effects of They are Googling weird things over there. So currently I just did some cleaning in the bathrooms here, but we're gonna in the middle of moving. So we moved all the chairs, we're gonna move into the back room, and then we're eventually just gonna turn all these tables to essentially create like 2 vendor aisles. But we're just gonna be showcasing some board games and other products that we're gonna be selling here. So like I said, like an extended showcase floor type thing. And then we're gonna go ahead and pseudo set up the esports area back there in case that, you know, we're allowed to operate still at in-store dining. We might eventually in the future allow at least like the esport players to come in. So the console players will have physical barriers in between them. And then they'll be able to play like they're at a cafe or something like that. But that's down the line. But we're just gonna go ahead and get a stage, because we actually have a group coming in on Friday to do like a questionnaire / interview with our store. You know, to see, you know, how, you know, how COVID affected us and what we did to kind of combat it and everything. So that's coming in here. What are you looking at? So hopefully we're gonna hopefully get this done the next few hours. Got a good amount of work done today. But once this is done, then we can just solely focus on that. Thankfully, the website, you know, it's not gangbusters or anything, but at the same time, we've been making some steady sales. So it's been nice to kind of get that down, get the process button down and everything. And so I think we're falling into a nice rhythm here finally. So made some progress. Got the aisles done here. Slowly cleaning up that area back here now to try to like pretty much like this corner area is going to become like our prep area and everything, where we take photos and like a mini studio type thing. I got to work on still building the wall partition to block everything off. But found a little side distraction. Trying to clear up the back corner. Just because when they come to shoot the video, I definitely don't want that to be exposed. How rude, playing a video out loud, everything. But we had a bunch of our old posters back there. So back in our original location, if you follow us here, I had a bunch of pretty much like banners covering the windows and stuff to kind of like show what we did, but the way they were laid out, it was chaotic. But what I decided to do was, you know, right now I want to get more window graphics, but just couldn't afford to do so. But I went out and bought some heavy duty double-sided 3M tape. And just like what I did with the banner here, I went and posted up the original banners that we had. Still relevant. Obviously, we're missing a few. Some of them were unrelevant to what we do today and everything like that. But overall, I think it just kind of helps fill in the gaps a little bit. A lot of people, when they come to the store, they're confused because it's just like when they come and they see Gamers Heaven, but then they see the ramen and boba and they're confused and they're just like, is this still a game store? And so I think just putting some game graphics on the side with the different genres that we do, I think helps out a bit here. So you guys see here, so I didn't have enough to go all the way down, but I just finished putting them up. I had to trim these ones because apparently these windows are about a foot or about like 6 inches shorter or thinner than these windows. So I think it was just like a design thing. But I think overall, let me switch the camera here, flip it over. I think overall it just kind of makes it just fills into space a lot better, as you guys can see. Oh, you can't see the other one there, but when you approach the store, when you're driving up, it's just gonna, I feel like it's just gonna like fill the look a little bit better. I always had envisioned that I would have like a giant diorama going like just going across all our windows, but that was gonna be a very expensive endeavor, you know. And then, you know, don't have an artist that I could draw upon to help me out with that there. So maybe in the future, you know, as we franchise, we can start designing these buildings a little bit better and better. But let's see, it's currently about midnight. So I promised I'd leave within the next hour or two to my wife. So I'm gonna get cracking on finishing things up, but hopefully we'll get things going. Well, almost 2:30 in the morning. We've cleared out this entire side and moved the figurine wall all the way over to this side. And now it's acting pretty much as the pseudo barrier for the now established shipping processing photo area that Darius is going to be using tomorrow for sure. Because we're about to get a crap ton of minis in. Apparently that was only one box out of 4.
And we still have 11 other boxes coming from...
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be I'm pretty much going to have to come in tomorrow night to help out. But yeah, but what's nice is we kind of now separated we've kind of established our work area. So it's like, kind of office / studio. So think of it as this is Gamers Heaven Digital. As mentioned earlier, we've kind of spread out the tables now to act as showcase tables. A lot of space, so we might end up adding more tables depending on how this winter goes and everything. Started re-cleaning up the esports area with what we have left. Pretty much just setting it up so we can kind of just make it look pretty for the commercial, not the commercial, but the interview that's being shot on Friday. May reactivate this. I don't know. After I get some additional acrylic panels maybe and stuff, maybe reopen the esports side of things at a limited function, but that's kind of up in the air. But for right now, it's going to sit here and look pretty. But pretty much tidy it up so then customers can now walk through. I also cleaned up that corner. It took me a while, but finally got that cleared up. Pretty much that room has now become the storage closet again. But I think either tomorrow night or Friday morning, I'll come in, work with him to kind of just set up this area and just kind of get it ready, for the masses this weekend. Minis area. But I actually kind of like the flow of it. I kind of actually thought, this is actually me being candid with you too. I was just like, what if we just skip the in-store play and just went full retail cafe? Like this was just all retail.
It takes away part of what actually got us here.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying for the rest of the winter.
Well, that's the thing. We might have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what's going to be. But after winter, after COVID's done, it should be back to play.
Only private room.
All right, but promised my wife I'd leave 40 minutes ago, so I better get going.
Look, it's an oil tank.
Jim, put it with everything else.
Yeah. It's a chair.
Whoa, Daniel.
No interest?
별로야? Yeah, he got a chair today.
What color is it, June?
It's green.
Yeah, what color is your oil tank?
It's red.
It's red?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I got the 2 days worth again here. So June's gonna help me out here. So June, where's number 9? 9? Go ahead, open. Holy mother of boxes. This is actually not as bad as it used to be. Remember our Alliance order from last year?
Yeah, but that was for Otakon.
Yeah, that was like Otakon, but this is my pile. It's all the Japanese snacks for the mystery boxes. This is his pile. Board the games and the miniatures.
To be fair, my pile's already missing boxes.
Already?
Yes.
Oh, that I mean, you've already put stuff out. Yeah, this is kind of what we're
I
doing.
already started unboxing.
Showcase tables. The child and the dragon are looking over our area. But yes, today's usually my day off, but I came in to work on this. Still have to get some of the website stuff done, but most importantly, to get the esports side kind of just finished out so we're ready for tomorrow's interview. We'll see how long. It's actually not too bad for him, technically. Outside of D&D minis, the board games it's just like a handful of the actual board games, just a lot of them. Case in point, like, this is Dark Souls, the game, and 6 of them. Oh, and the Game Awards are tonight, apparently. So watch the post-recording of that if you missed it.
See if Silent Hills gets re-announced.
See if Silent Hill gets re-announced. Watch this. Bye, guys. Oh, now you turn around. I've been trying to say bye for like the last 10 minutes. None of them turned around. Except finally, June turned around. Bye, June. There you go. They're so entrenched in their devices these days. I fear for the future generations of kids. Daniel, bye.
He's focused on his Oreo.
He's focused on his Oreo cereal and then Despicable Me. Daniel! This is what technology has done to our kids these days.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, anytime you think you're like, maybe not, just
Yeah.
go for the restart.
I know my dad doesn't like this, but so long story short, my mom dropped a big flower pot on her foot today. You guys are saying the aftermath, but I just and then she had to go. She got a huge laceration on her foot. Had to go to the hospital. Long story short, me and my dad are at the store right now trying to clean up the aftermath here. But I just thought of something for the people who are looking from the outside in. It looks like we just straight up murdered someone, hid the body, and now we're literally trying to cover up the evidence right now. Like, wow. I don't know why that thought came to my head. But happy Friday. That's how our Friday's going. It's the start of our weekend. ER trips and everything. All right, I better help him. Doing a bad thing. It's what, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock? It's Friday night. Been a long day, so I decided to set up my gaming laptop and game with Darius. He's on Discord right now, but yeah. Currently waiting for Modern Warfare or Warzone to finally play some Call of Duty. My wife's preemptively wrapping gifts and everything, so. And now we're gonna finish the last bit of her birthday cake before it goes bad. So it's a bit of a cheating day, but tomorrow, that just means tomorrow morning after I re-carpet my mom's floor, which by the way, I have to re-carpet my mom's floor tomorrow morning, go run for like 2 hours at the store. We're being very bad. Yeah, she's being very bad.
What did I do? It's my birthday cake.
That's fine. So it's the following morning on Saturday. I covered most of it up so you guys can't see it, but there's a little residual over there. But I'm laying down heavy duty carpet tiles to cover everything. I think me and my dad came to this solution last night. So my mom still came into work. You see this? That's how stubborn she is. Look at that. But this is where I get my stubbornness from. This is where I get my hard work ethic from. My mom. But yeah, I came in today. Hopefully we're going to get this whole front area actually fully covered. So they exactly have 6 boxes of these at Home Depot. So I'm putting it down right now. But Actually, kind of works out. I think it looks better for my mom's store. Kind of gives it a better dynamic. Like you walk in now, she doesn't have to use this ugly doormat anymore. Like these things are literally like meant for this. So we'll see how much I have left over, but hopefully I can cover this whole front area, if not even the dressing area here as well too. I don't understand. I just had a customer come in to tell me just like she should be resting. I don't know. But that's how worried she is about her business and our life and everything like that. She wants to keep working. This woman sacrifices too much for us. So we can give it all back to her. The finished product. Not finished. My dad's gonna come in and finish the edge trims because I gotta get going here. But yeah, no, actually looks like it's a good part of the store now. One giant floor rug.
You got it? Ooh, what's that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
What's that?
Ooh.
Isn't that cool? I know.
So I just made up 3 days worth here. Pulled Raditz, Napa, and then I believe this is young Gohan, but like a shiny Gohan. So I think this is one of the chase pops for this thing. Oh goody, it's snowing. Oh jeez. Get in the car. I thought it wasn't gonna stick, but it started sticking. Ugh. What's up, guys? Sorry for let me just get you guys onto the mount here. Alrighty. I'm actually on my way to go ahead and get some lunch for the family and kids here. It's currently though about 12 o'clock Monday, December 14th. So I thought I have a little moment to just do a recap, and I kind of noticed the camera is no longer hiding a little bit. I started rebounding a little bit on my weight here. I think the stress and the lack of sleep lately has been getting to me too. Also, it's all the extra food. Been doing my best to still diet in between here and there, but it's catching up. But either way, I'm gonna get back on it today. I was doing really good for a while there. I think I took too many shortcuts. Not shortcuts. I cheated a little bit too many times, starting Thanksgiving especially. So definitely gotta work my way. But it's really difficult for me to lose it, and I'm really quick on gaining it back. So I'm definitely trying to increase my level of exercise and activity again, on top of watching what I'm eating. So it's joyous. Weight loss is always a fun thing to do. But recapping last week, how did this past week go? Well, I'm not sure when this video will be released, but we officially went into shutdown. So, I mean, it's nothing to laugh about really, but yeah, I know. What's it called? Governor Wolf announced earlier in the week last week. I think I made a couple of videos being scared about it, but what's it called? So starting on this past Saturday, no more in-store dining, entertainment. All pretty much we had to go back to what we were originally back in like May, June, and being operating in yellow phases. So only retail, only curbside pickup preferred, outdoor dining only. But obviously, look, it's snowing outside, so no one's really going to be eating outside. So obviously, this affects my business quite a bit. Thankfully, we've already been preparing. So, like, look, the Mart's already set up. We're going to operate as an essential business. People can still come in and do retail. Thankfully, we expanded the retail portion a good amount. We've been more active on social media. We finally got the website up and running, and better late than never, because at least we're already starting to make sales at least, and that's extra side income that's coming in. Now, it's not gangbusters or anything. We didn't work on that side of things from day one like maybe we should have, but again, this is just another year of obviously it's COVID, so 2020 is definitely an exception year, but it was still another year of me experimenting with different things. So
We're hoping that the to-go ramen kits as well as the boba teas will start picking up as well too. I'm going to start working on brewing hot teas for people as well. So it's just, continuing the experimenting, continuing the grind and everything. I already spoke with the landlord, and thankfully he understands. He already knew, like, we already negotiated down to a new rent rate for this year, because of the down business based on COVID and the restrictions that we've had. Because I really appreciate it because we have a big space compared to a lot of other game shops. I know there's ones bigger than me, so I wonder. I hope they're doing well as well. But in terms of my case, I'm dealing with what's it called? 7,000 square feet, and your typical game store, especially if it's a retail shop or something like, or comic book stores, range anywhere between 1,000 to 3,000 square feet typically. And so I'm more than several times bigger than those. But my store's not retail focused. It was a lounge space, so people can. It's like restaurants. When customers aren't able to come in and eat, you just lost a good chunk of your revenue. And so that's neither here or there. It's obviously it's just been difficult. So thankfully he's been willing to work with us. I digress, but I just got the message today. He was just like, we'll take it a week at a time, but he definitely knows that this next wave of shutdowns is it's hurting a lot of his other tenants as well too. So it's not just us. Okay, I don't know if the snow has turned into rain. Yeah, so apparently for this upcoming week too, by the way, we're probably gonna be closed another 2 days because we're supposed to get a huge nor'eastern storm this coming Wednesday morning, all day through even Thursday, and potentially get 12 to 18 inches of snow, which is a good amount. I mean, I know I've experienced blizzards where there's 3 to 4 feet of snow, but still kicking off early January like that. That's it's kind of like a telltale of what's to come for this winter, I think. If you're in the snow, if you're in the plowing service and the plowing business, I think this year is going to help make up for the last 2 years of the mild winters we've had. What kind of sucks too is, like, we used to in the past do blizzard lock-ins. So obviously we can't do that this year, but we have plenty of space. We have showers, we had a full kitchen, we have more food than ever, and so people are better spaced out. And we were hoping for, like, because we did this in the previous locations a couple times, especially that really big blizzard in 2015. But this year, it was really, man, like, just you get a handful of people, you catering everything, and then you're just, if you're gonna be locked in, blizzard in, and not be able to go anywhere, might as well do it with your friends and other gamers and just hang out and chill. But obviously we can't do that this year, so it's kind of unfortunate. This would have been like, if in any normal year, this would have been the year we would have done that, So that's a little bit disappointing, but I'm not gonna lie. This past week was a little bit stressful on all of us. I think it started hitting each of me and my team a little bit differently individually. You could just tell in the demeanor. We've had a couple arguments this past week. It's a stressful environment right now. One positive, but the positive things though, obviously, like I said, we've been rolling on the website. Sales have started coming in, so that's been moving. The franchise inquiries are still coming in. I'm still plowing away at that, and it's been a good distraction. And it still gives us something to look forward to. We get stressed about our current situation right now. We're just looking forward to being the end of January, hopefully soon. And then we can just be like, we can start selling the franchise contracts and start talking to people about it. And if we can end January with our first contract being sold, I feel like that would be freaking amazing. It'll be a great way to start great way to start the new year. Because then there's a future for the business as a whole. And then once you get the first one signed, and then we just truck away. Hopefully we can get a couple signed, so then we can then fully convert into focusing on expanding Gamers Heaven in 2021. And then the year after that, it's just continuing to push to just keep expanding. I look forward to it. There's definitely, while there are a lot of bad things going on, there's definitely things to look forward to, and we just gotta get through it, But other than that, though, we definitely had we fully finished, and you guys saw it. We fully finished converting the showcase floor. We're gonna get more items up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to start like a flea market type thing. Not a flea market, but it's more of like set up like a mini convention in the store, like vendor tables. And I'm gonna be bringing some of my personal stuff in that I still have left over that I'm gonna look to sell just for some extra income right now, and then start laying out all our product, because right now we don't have a ton of product compared to like some of these other shops and everything, but we do have a fair good amount. But it's all tightly consolidated in the front shopping area of the store, and I feel like, now that we have the space, we might as well kind of spread it out, so people can kind of shop a little bit more freely. And so I think that's what I'm gonna work on this the next few days. But I do gotta get to the store today, or I do, after I drop off the food for my mom and my kids, and my wife. I gotta head to the shop, process several orders that came in throughout the weekend, get them out, hopefully before the end of the day, but if not, first thing in the morning, and just get rolling. I got a ton more items I still gotta add. I got a ton of work for the franchise side done, because we're now approaching year end, and so I think the day the snowstorm hits, it's gonna be the day I actually sit down and start the process of the year end paperwork, because I have to itemize and go through every receipt this past year. On a bright note, there's a lot less purchases this year thanks to COVID, but nonetheless, I still have to balance out this year as well, both for tax purposes and as well as for the franchise paperwork, because unfortunately they need 2020 and 2019. What the? Rate. Oh, sorry, my car just gave me a very scary warning that the forward collision system is, because the radar is blocked, it's not properly working right now. So, that's comforting. Well, as long as I have my eyes on the road, that should be fine. Yeah, it's a little frightening. No, but oh god, yeah. So hopefully I can get that process started. It's a little boring. I'm not going to record me doing accounting work for you guys, but it's definitely something where it's I can't wait for the day that I have an accountant on, whether it's what's the word I'm looking for, on retainer. So whether I have an accountant in-house or on retainer, it's that someone's maintained my books from via third party type thing. That would be nice. Dreams. But overall, I think I had a pretty decent live stream last night, and I didn't end up playing any games. It was just like a 3-hour discussion essentially. But definitely a lot of positive comments. Oh jeez. All right, yeah. The snow is definitely not sticking, but it's definitely becoming puddles on the road here. But yeah, you guys are seeing this raw. We're going through the process. Let's try and get through. Jeez, yeah. Sorry, I'm so low energy today. It's just been it's been a rough week. I'll say that. But we're definitely hoping on. While we were forced to do additional shutdowns, we've been waiting on this grant from the state for almost 6 months now. unlike some other people, we haven't gotten the official decline notice, and so we still have our finger crossed. Like they kept they've been giving us like a monthly email telling us kind of where they're at and stuff, and we've been officially waitlisted since about 3.5 weeks ago. Thankfully, on a positive note, my mom did get her grant, so in terms of her building expenses, as well as the mortgage and all that stuff, she's now covered, thankfully, because of that. And then on my end, it's just a matter of we're still waiting for it, but hopefully they release additional funds and we can get it, because if they do that, at this point it helps me with our monthly expenses. I can kind of get on good terms with the landlord. I can give a little money to my team, so we can at least not worry about our bills per se. We can kind of comfortably just at least drive back and forth and eat and everything. And God, it would just. But I'm not putting all my hopes on that, because it can ultimately, it hasn't come for over 6 months. So this application went in June, or in late May for the June 1st round. I didn't get the first round, got pushed to the second round in August, and then from there it was just waitlisted. And it's just, I'm obviously doing what I can. I'm doing what I can on the side to get what we need to get done, but it would just be nice if we would be able to get some sort of help. Like, that grant is not in my budget, but if it ever did become a part of the budget, it'd definitely be something that would greatly relieve the budget a bit. So, but we'll get there. But other than that, I hope you guys are. I hope everyone else out there is being safe. I know the franchisees are urgently, they're very eagerly, that's the word, eagerly waiting for the franchise numbers to come out and stuff. So I really, I can't wait to share those, because guys, once we're in the all clear and we're able to operate normally again, like, it's definitely gonna be awesome. Like, throughout this entire pandemic, the store has now become ready for the next 5 years and what it can be and what it can grow into. And that's the future that I really look forward to. So I hope you guys do as well. But hopefully you guys are all being safe. Everyone's doing the best they can out there. As always, this week's video may be a little weak, so I understand if you don't want to leave a thumbs up. But if you guys like this content, want to see me keep going with this, please leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up and comment down below. It does help the algorithm out to, I can see that, because we're a small enough channel that I see all the comments that come through. But you guys, between you guys and all our followers, TikTok, Facebook, the customer base, it's what's keeping me going to pursue this dream business of mine. So, and dream home of the customers. That's the most important thing. But as always, guys, whatever time of day in the world it is that you guys are watching this video, please have a good day, good morning, and good evening. And we'll see you next time, because I just arrived at, oh my God, yeah, this place is gonna be packed. Everyone's doing pickup for lunch, so Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, oh my God, the Wendy's line is already out to the parking lot. Chick-fil-A line is probably gonna be massive, so glad we ordered for pickup, so we're just gonna do that. So we'll check back in next week. Yeah, see how it goes. Peace.